Are you the protectors of this world?
Yes, we are.
Your planet.
I put the music down. Alright. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Hello, testing. Okay, sounds pretty good. Okay, hey there, Dream Eaters, this is Yume Nabi, and for today's stream we are playing Cinderella Phenomena Evermore. We're playing Chelivr's route. Hi, Soul, hey! Hello, welcome. We'll be playing Chelivr's route, aka Rumple's route. He's honestly my least favorite out of all of the bunches. I honestly should have done his route first to get out of the way, but I just didn't want to think about him. I don't know. I just don't like his character. I don't like the flirty type of character. I don't know. They're just not my type when it comes to these type of games. They're kind of boring. Yep, today's stream is a visual novel game. I gotta finish all the routes to Cinderella Phenomena Evermore. But so yeah. But this one's my least favorite because I don't really like Chelievr, aka Rumple. But maybe he's gonna be different in this one because this is the second game. So maybe this will be good. there are 6 chapters in in Cinderella Phenomena. So I'll do 2 chapters for this stream, and then, you know, so on until we finish his route, and then we'll play a new game. I'm honestly, oh yeah, and then I think today's Tuesday. I think Thursday we're gonna play Beyond Two Soul, which I'm excited about. It's a new game we're gonna play on the channel. So happy, new game. But yeah, and I'm late. I was supposed to start stream at 6, but I was super tired. I took a nap literally at like 4:30, and I checked my phone and it's 6:30 now, and I slept a little longer than I mean to. So yeah, so my eyes kind of want to close because my eyes want to close my eyes want to close right now. I'm low-key kind of tired still, but I'm pretty busy for the day. I gotta make dinner. I gotta make dinner for myself. I gotta continue rigging my model, and I gotta finish this anime. Like, there's just a lot on my schedule, so I'm just gonna hurry up and start this game. First, I'm just gonna start this game because it's gonna be a while. Alright, and I'm streaming on YouTube also, so let me see there. Okay, looking cool over there, looking good on YouTube. Just they're okay over there. Yeah, they're okay over there. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Ah, shoot. I'm not supposed to look at that. Okay, let's start the game up. See. Honestly, I think I'm gonna be so happy when I finish this game. Alright, I have to get the best ending and the good ending. Ugh. This is going to be interesting. Where's... Okay, I think the game is capture mode? Is the game there? I don't see it. Oh yeah, this game for some reason won't do capture game capture, so I have to do display capture. Nice. Alright, bap. Waltz, Fritz, Claude, Rossi. I should have done Chelievr stream. Oh, we finished with Rod. He was my first one. And I love him. Now we gotta do this guy's route. Alright. Let's... Does it really matter what I start at? Hey, Miharu. Oh, wait. I should probably disable that chat thing. After you made a choice for the right... okay, yeah. Remember, good things come to those who wait until midnight. Yeah, because this game is a Cinderella game, a fairy tale game. Yep, of course. That's so cute. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there lived a princess. She was known as the Ice Princess, named for her frigid heart and unyielding coldness towards others. The princess sent all who sought to help her. She was scared to go out into the world, so she locked herself up in her palace. Okay. Deja vu. Then one day, the Ice Princess became the victim of the infamous fairy tale curse and was forced to go from riches to rags. As the princess struggled to come to terms with her new life, she met a very special man. The two endured much strife to helping each other overcome various ordeals In the end, they emerged victorious. The special man thawed the princess' ice-cold heart and dried her dampened spirits. The two vowed to love each other for the rest of time, and they live happily ever after. But what happens after happily ever after? We're calling my soul. Not Lucette, but Yume Relilia Britann, I think. It honestly does not matter which one you choose, but but for the story's sake, I already did Rod. This is Claude, Fritz, Waltz. See, Waltz is definitely you got to do last. Fritz Fritz is second to last, and Claude is like in the middle. So Chevalier, I have to do him next. I wish I did him first. The Lucius Bear, Chapter 1. I'm gonna need lots of waters for this. Yume. A voice reached out to me from the depths of my mind, soft and gentle. Though I have not heard it in years, I recognized it immediately. Mother? My dearest heart. Mother! I rushed towards her, but Mother steps away from me before I can touch her. I came to see how the traitor was doing, but it seems you are still just as incompetent as when I left you. Oh my god, dang. Mother, A strand of electricity snakes up on my arm, breaking apart the rest of my words. I collapsed to my knees with a cry of pain. What a disappointment you are, Yume. God dang. See, that's why you're dead and we're not. Had you revived me, you would not be so weak. Angela will not be so weak. You are a pathetic ruler, daughter. Mother. And you are a failure as a witch. The sparks return the moment the words leave her mouth. This time, the electricity envelops my whole body, making the world shimmer dangerously. Let me see if the audio's good. Tears gather in my eyes. Mother, please, I'm trying my best. You will fail, dearest heart, because you do not know what it means to be a witch. We feed off negativity and chaos. Love serves us no power. You will see that in time. And when that happens, my love... Sardonic? What? Touches her lips as she fade away. Remember that I will not be there for you. I awake with the heart pounding erratically in my ears. Gosh. Okay, wait. Let me... pause. What's his name again? Mother. I press a hand to my forehead and squeeze my eyes shut. A tendril of electricity snaps across my finger, and I'm only able to will it away after calming my heart. When I open my eyes, it is not darkness I see, but my own room. It was just a dream. I quiet my breathing as I glance around. Everything is exactly as it always is, except for one thing. What? My gaze snagged on a figure silhouette in the moonlight. He is hunched over a table. Papers shatter around him. Chev? I stand and make my way over to him. Aww! That's cute. Okay. I'm liking him a little bit. That's cute. I don't know why, but he looks like a little bit like Leon Kennedy. That's cute. He's cute. Okay. Maybe he's not so bad. Chevalier has fallen asleep on my table with an arm folded beneath his head. At least this time, he remembered to take off his glasses. The last time Chevalier fell asleep writing letters, he crushed his glasses. I noticed he's been drifting off more frequently at his desk ever since he moved into the palace. It's only been a few weeks since he accepted my father's invitation to become the palace official physician, but he's already so stressed. I reach out to touch his shoulder and then pause. As much as I would like to have him come to bed, he might not be able to fall back asleep once I wake him. I suppress a laugh. Chevalier is not even supposed to be in my room this late. He really does accidentally drift off here. That's cute. Let me save that. No. We'll let him sleep, cause that's cute. We'll let him sleep. I know Chevalier. He has a tendency to worry. If I wake him, he will be unable to fall asleep again. I wonder. I would rather he rests. He needs it. I pull my hand away and make my way back to my bed. I pause briefly to glance at the garden and the city beyond them. The moonlight settles on Angelo like a blanket, making all the buildings glimmer faintly like stars. Somewhere in the sprawling town is the marchant, where Dolores and Cinna sleep under one roof. I feel like the music's not loud enough. There. How about that? Okay. Let me check on... Let me see the YouTube chat for a moment. Okay. Cinna is Parfait's only cousin and the only possible heir to the Lucius. Apparently, Parfait was keeping his identity secret because she did not want to place the burden of bear on him at so young an age. He looks so cute. None of us knew of his existence until he showed up at the merchant's doorstep one day. Whoa, god dang, that scared me. My gosh, potato. Until he showed up at the merchant doorstep one day, insisting that he be allowed to stay so he could take over the Parfait's duties. Oh shoot. I can't see that far. You didn't hear the ooh-woo? I heard it. I heard it loud and clear in my ears. Ever since Cinna moved to Angelo, I have been having more nightmares of Mother.
No?
What the heck? What the? That's a terrible time to use that. I wonder if this has anything to do with the imbalance between Tambourine and Lucius. My closeness with the Tambourine, which is the crystallum that balanced the darkness in the kingdom, makes me more prone to nightmares. They have decreased over the years, thankfully, but for some reason this week has been difficult. I sigh as I fall back on my bed, my fingers moving to the bridge of my nose as I try to brush aside the nightmare. Maybe I should go for a walk. I leave the room quietly so as to not disturb Chelievr. I am only out long enough to clear my mind. When I return, I am finally able to fall asleep. Thank you. You might be sleeping on the bed. The first thing I notice when I wake up in the morning is Chelievr, who is seated at my desk, sealing envelopes. I rub my blurry eye as I sit up in my bed and yawn. Chelievr returns with a smile. Good morning, my sweet princess. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're gonna lurk? Alright. I noticed that his eyes are glimmering. He looks more lively than I've seen him in many, many days. Good morning. You look well rested. Oh, but I am. Your table is very comfy, Yume. The bed is a lot more comfortable, you know. A valid point. I certainly prefer waking to the sight of your beautiful eyes, bright as the most precious gold. If that is the case, you should make a greater effort to pass out on the bed. I'm not even supposed to fall asleep in your room, am I? And yet you do so anyways. If you insist on staying, you ought to at least sleep on the bed. Oh, she's inviting him. Father ought to have recommend me by now. The fact that he has not means he's obviously does not care that much about Chelievr being in here. Then I will try my best for you, sweet princess. He leans back in his chair, arm crossed. I hope you don't mind my saying, but you seem a little groggy this morning. I am groggy. Like, I just came back from a nap and I'm feeling out of it. As always, he is able to read me so easily. A nightmare kept me up last night. A nightmare? Yume, you should have woken me. It was just a nightmare, Chef. I did not want to disturb you for such a small thing. Your consideration warms my heart. But still, was this another Tambourine nightmare? I don't think so. It is hard to say. It seemed more vivid than the usual nightmares. I spent the next minutes detailing the nightmare to Chelievr. Even now, Mother's words are clear in my mind. I could not forget them, even if I wanted to. Chelievr looks thoughtful. The dreams you remember are usually the ones fueled by the tambourine. Perhaps this is somehow related to Cinna. The dreams have been worse since he came to Angela, yes? Whoa, we gotta kill Cinna. I do not know how he would be related to Tambourine, but... well, we can ask him today, when we see him at the margin. Oh, and Yume? He plops himself down on the bed, wraps an arm around my waist, and presses a kiss to my forehead. I hope you didn't take your mother's word to heart. From what you tell me, the mother you knew loved eating your... From what you tell me, the mother you knew loved you in her own way. I don't think she would have ever wanted to see you suffer. I know. Are you sure you're okay? Yume, before you can say anything else, I press my lip to his mouth. The kiss is my only answer. Wow. When I pull away, Chelievr is grinning at me. I take that as a yes. He wiggles his eyebrow at me, and I respond by jabbing him in the shoulders. How do you wiggle your eyebrows? Like, he's just scrunch it up? Oh, my... I'm so thirsty. This thing is making me... This thing's making my mouth burn talking. Ugh, shall we get breakfast? When Chelievr first came to the palace, I invited him to breakfast. He was extremely nervous about sharing a meal with my family. I had to tell him multiple times that the king insisted he join us not because he was to become the royal physician, but because he was becoming part of the family. Now, the question always brings a smile to Chelivr's face. Ooh, he's so dorky. He flashes that broad smile at me then as he offers his arm. How do you do it? I forgot how do you do it. Breakfast would be nice, yes. We head for the dining hall. Dang, so electricity. Look, I said electricity, I meant luxurious. The hall is lively as always this morning, though for an entirely different reason than usual. You're telling me that you ran after the messenger because you had an important letter to send to Viorica? It was an important message, invited for a luncheroon. Normally, it is Chelievr who sparks conversation on mornings like these. He and Father get along very well, and usually discuss recent affairs and politics. I could never. This morning, however, Father and Ophelia are at a meeting, and it's just Rod, and Chelievr and I here. Chevalier has been quietly listening to a conversation this whole time. He flips between look what? And quiet at the drop of a coin. Sometimes it feels as if he has two personalities, but I know the truth. He just likes to eavesdrop. Oh, yeah. I'm the same way. I like to lurk and, you know, hear the gossip around. I turn my attention away from my finished plate to look at Em and Rod. They have been discussing letters this whole morning. Em usually sends letters to Viorica and Anise. Chevalier, unsurprisingly, is the one that brought Em and Anise together. Rod sends the majority of his letter to Brugantia. He has been considering going there to study foreign dance as a part of some exchange program. Oh my god, my ex... Claude and his younger brother Lance were the ones to suggest the idea when they last visited Angelo. Claude was particularly interested in saying that because Angelo hosted Brigantia royalty so often, they would be honored to host us as well. Ah. Claude proposed a trade-off. He insisted that if the Brigantian royal family took Rod in, he would force us to take his brother Lance off his hands. Sometimes I wonder about the relationships they have. The messenger from this morning is delivering letters over the border. Those letters were from Brigantia. Em looks at him startled. When he raises an eyebrow, she smiles sheepishly. Really? I had no idea. If she was sending anyone in Brigantia a letter, it is probably Lance. The two of them get along very well. Very well. I'm certain the messenger would deliver a message to the post office before making the trip over the border. He smiles at Em. Your letters are in good hand, Princess Em. Em turns her grateful smile on Chevalier before pausing, curiosity lightening her eyes. What about your letters, Chevalier? He was up so late writing them that he fell asleep with a pen in his hand. I gave him a pointed look. As usual. Yeah. Chevalier smiles weakly. These were important, I swear. He clears his throat, his expression melting into something more somber. I've been writing letters to the housing officials to finalize the contract. Right, his deal with Anise. He's in the process of giving her the deed to his old clinic. I hope it's not too complicated. Oh, it is. Oh, I'm so thirsty. No, I think I'm out of water. It's not just time confusing. Assuming. Just make sure it doesn't stop you from sleeping. Chevalier laughs, eyes glittering with mirth. Mirth? What? As you command, my sweet princess. After breakfast, Chevalier and I head to the March-In, where we are to meet with Anise and Shinna, respectfully. Okay. Let me check the other chat. Let me check chat room. Okay, looking good. Looking good. What a brilliant day. The sun is shining, the town is full of laughter, and I have my sweet Yume here to accompany me. Aw, they're so cute. Wrong. I was going to say I have my lovely queen here to accompany me. Okay. Okay. Okay, I thought I was gonna hate this route, but I'm liking it. That's the same thing. Chevalier laughs. I beg to differ. Queen is a far more regal title. But I'm not even queen yet. You're already one in spirit. Okay. I cannot help my smile as I turn my attention to the scenery. The town square is bustling with activities when we arrive. Despite the cold weather, though it is sunny, a chill wind brushes my skin and rumples my dress. Ooh, It's so cold. I do not realize I'm huddled close to Chelievr until he loops an arm around my waist, and I pull him to the side. As always, I am amazed how uncomfortably I fit. Wow! It's at times like these that I feel I should buy a new scarf. He grins. I could get you one too. Better yet, we could buy matching scarves. I would wear a paper bag over my head before matching with you. God! You're so radiant. You could make anything a fashion statement, princess. Even a paper bag. It would be a shame not to gaze upon your beautiful features, though. His voice fades as he spots a nearby stall. He's so flirty. See, I like it when he's flirty with us, but when he's flirty with multiple women, that's when I like cross it. Okay, fabrics are drapes across the makeshift shelves and tackled onto the board. Scarves are included in the assortment. Okay. Oh, look there! How convenient. The last time I arrived here early at the margin for a meeting with Cinna, he was not there. He was partaking in one of his silly hobbies. I suppose it would not hurt to keep him waiting. If you can spare a few minutes. Onwards then! We have just arrived at the stall when I paused, noticing two ladies standing not too far away. I can tell by the looks they throw in our direction that they are speaking about us. I move closer to the edge of the stall, while Chelievr holds up a few scarves. He and the stall owners do not even notice me. I don't understand what she could have seen in him. Oh, okay, gossip about my relationship. Unless she took pity on him. The Ice Princess taking pity on some poor doctor? The two women's giggles. Dang, mind your own business, bitch. Scut. Not only is he much older than her, but he's not even handsome, is he? Okay, first of all, he is handsome. You guys are just jealous. Look at you guys. And not even very competent, last I heard. If I were him, I'll be ashamed to be seen as a princess consort. Beat these girls. Yume? I startle when Chelievr puts a hand on my shoulder. Take them to the dungeon. Is something wrong? His eyes flicker briefly to the woman. He is smiling, but it is a half-hearted smile. No! Only I can bash him! He squeezed my shoulder. Don't worry about them, Yume. I can still hear the ladies tittering behind me. They are being extremely rude. Oh my god, if I had my way. If I had my way, I would confront them. But the ending wants me to leave them be. That's kind of a pussy move, but whatever. The chef is right. They are a waste of my time. I turn towards Chelievr, who looks relieved. He immediately changes the subject, picking up a fuchsia pink scarf and holding up to me. See? That's cute! I like it! Oh, I didn't even get a picture! What do you think of this one? For you? It looks like something Claudic will wear. Honestly, I can see it. No, for you, my lovely princess. He raised the scarf higher, glasses glinting. You're always in blue, but I think pink would really bring out the color of your eyes. Pink is more M's color. Oh, I think it will look nice on you. It's ugly. I think it's cute. Chelievr laughs. As always, your honesty is a treasure. You show me things like that just because you enjoyed it when I insult them, don't you? Of course, your scowl is radiant. I roll my eyes as Chelievr turns back to the stall. We ought to head to the margin now. He can always return later. Nice. Chelievr nods his assent before following after me. Way! We have arrived! Chelievr strolls into the margin with his usual enthusiasm. Good morning, Lady Delora. Waltz the Big. Hey! Ooh. Delora and Waltz, who are in the middle of a conversation, turns to face us. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Waltz sighed. Good morning, you two. Chelievr has called him Waltz the Big so many times he no longer bothers reacting to it. Let me guess, Yume. You're here to speak with Cinna and Chelievr. You're here for our niece. On point as always. Do you know where I might find her? Welch gestured with a thumb at the reception room. Apparently, a niece has been there for the last few hours sorting through papers. You sure stuck her with a lot of work, Chelievr. What the heck? Have I? I've been trying to alleviate some of the stress by doing most of the paperwork myself, but I just... Lady Delora... Why does it keep flashing like that? You. A voice comes from the reception room doorway. The voice belongs to an irritated boy I have met only a handful of times since he arrived at Angel. Cinna's parfait cousin, the newly dubbed Lucius Bear. Aww. And so it starts. Could you be any louder, old man? Chelievr is completely unfazed. He grins brightly as Cinna enters the room. What an honor it is to see you again, tiny lord. Ooh. Are we skipping her dialogue? No rebuttal today, Cinnamon. Are we skipping her dialogue is being skipped, I feel like. I don't know. You're unbelievable. Unbearable. So you are in a mood for the banter. Okay, that's weird. That's creepy. She just keeps flashing. I'm more in the mood to smash a plate over your head. What? Such violence. Chelievr turns to look at me with a glimmering smile. What say you, Yume? What? Don't you have anything to contribute to this conversation? Let's stop this. Chelievr, do not patronize him. Cinna, you know Chevalier's heart is made of glass. He'll break it if you insult him too much. Oh. Chelievr released a dramatic sigh. I'm afraid my princess speak the truth. Delora snorts and quirks an eyebrow. Does she now? You two really do have a strange relationship, don't you? Strange? I think the word you're searching for is honest. As always, these comments do not face Chelievr, but... My eyes fall on Cinna, who is smirking. I could tell from the look on Chevalier's face that he meant for this to happen. What the heck? It tastes weird. My water tastes weird. Ah. You're a soft heart for sure. I'll take that as a compliment. Think of what you will, old man. Manners, Cinnamon. Cinna cocks an eyebrow at Delora. As always, he looks unimpressed. He turns to face me. I'm assuming you came to see me? That is correct. Why did I say correct like that? And the old man? I'm here to see a niece. Since the two of you are having a meeting, I'll go ahead and excuse myself. He leans forward to plant a kiss on my forehead. I'll be in the other room if you need me, my sweet Yume. Oh. He shows himself out the room with a genteel bow. So, what do you need from me, Princess Yume? I get straight to the point, describing my nightmares and my hypothesis that the crystalline are unbalanced. Cinna scuffs and crosses his arm. With all due respect, Your Highness, your nightmares don't prove anything. What evidence is there that your nightmares are being caused by an imbalance in the crystalline? If anything, shouldn't you be more critical of yourself? Excuse me? Ooh, Cinnamon! Oh, so his full name is Cinnamon. Oh, I thought his name was just Cinna, and then they were just saying Cinnamon as a cool, you know, nickname of Cinnamon. Okay. It could be that the weight of the crystalline is overwhelming you, perhaps. Or maybe... you are a failure as a witch. Oh, dang. I'm so wrapped up in my thoughts, I missed the rest of Cinna's word. Delora signs. What Yume said might be valid, actually. You've just started taking over Parfait's responsibilities, Cinna. The balance was already screwed before you arrived. It takes a while to restore it in the way it was before the war. I'm doing my job just fine, thanks. Wells looks between Cinna and Delora, eyebrows scrunch. Is there any way to measure the balance? It's usually the imbalance reveal itself physically, but so far as I can see, there has been no disturbance in— oh my god, my words. What would these disturbances look like on Cinna's side? I'll keep my eyes open for anything that feels off. Likewise, let's hold off on forming any conclusion until we know more about the situation. Let us know if the problem persists, Princess. Fine. It feels as if everyone lets out a collective sign of relief when I let the subject drop. But I can't just be imagining all of this, right? Our conversation turned to more practical things after that. Walt and Delora bring me up to speed with recent events. 2 years ago, the tavern was open to the public. As far as I am aware, Walt used the space to teach young witches magic. Delora also used the tavern as a base of operation for the Angelo witches. Anise, who was working here until recently, is soon to be leaving. Walt is just telling me about her plans for the future when the reception door opens and Chelievr enters with Anise in tow. I heard you're talking about Anise and brought her immediately. Anise looks particularly small standing in Chelivr's shadow. Her smile is soft and shy. Though the passing years have given her greater confidence, she is still remarkably unchanged from the Anise I met years ago. She is still kind-hearted and a good listener, and still very good with herbs and food. Hello, Anise. Good afternoon, Your Highness. We were just talking about you, Anise. As Chelievr seems to hear, are you sure you weren't eavesdropping? Of course not. I have very good ears. I waste no time in asking Anise about the details of the move. It was Chelievr who proposed the idea. He insisted that Anise, who had always dreamed of working full-time as a herbalist, could make her dream come true if she had the space to sell her herbs and ointments. What's up with my VTuber model? See, this is why I didn't want to use PNG tuber, whatever the thing is called, for this stream. Because this thing acts up in the worst way possible. Like, this thing is literally frozen. Now I gotta exit this thing. It's not responding. I didn't want to use it. Man, I think after this stream, completing 2 chapters. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching anime. Well, finish my anime at my the 3rd season of Laid Back Camp, and continue doing my model. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I haven't played Fortnite in so long. There's that too. I haven't played Fortnite in a long time. Yeah. I wonder, I usually play it based on the season. Okay, there you go. I fixed it. She should be jumping and hopping in. Okay, Chelievr offered his old clinic space last month. They have been working on the documentation this month. And as it turns out, we just finished the last of the paperwork. And there you have it. Soon, Lady Anise will be the wonderful new owner of the clinic down the street. She'll become a renowned herbalist and transform the place into a miraculous and humble sanctuary for all those in need. I have no doubt she will be loved by all of her patients. I don't think I'll be anywhere near as renowned as you, Chelievr. You think that, but people like to, you know, bash him on the streets like he didn't do a good job as a doctor. The two laughs and smile, but I note the way Chevalier's smile slips as he looks at Anise. It is only for a few moments, but he looks sad. There has been so many changes this last month. Since moving into the tavern, my recent nightmares, an increase to my palace duties, Chelievr giving up the clinic to Anise. Chelievr has only recently taken up my father's offer to become the palace official physician, and yet it seems wrong somehow. Yume? Chelievr takes my hand and rubs a thumb across my palm. My heart eases when he flashes me a bright smile. I push away my anxiety and turn back to the conversation. No, I must be imagining things. Everything is fine, right? Boom, chapter 1's done. Chapter 2, the middleman. Wow. You will fail, dearest heart, because you do not know what it means to be a witch. We feed off negativity and chaos. Love serves us no power. You will see that in time. Boom. Must you haunt me even in the day, mother? Maybe you have nightmares because in this timeline you killed your mother. Just a thought. I need more water. It's done. It's over. I stifle a groan every time I close my eyes. I see mother smirking at me. I pull my hand away from my face and survey the councilmen gathered around the table. All of them are focused on father. God, I hate that beard. Yes, Garland, shave that thing off. Except for Julian and Garland, who are looking at me worriedly, I turn away with a grimace. I cannot let on that I am barely able to keep my eyes open. I hardly slept last night. If Chelievr hadn't left for the marching before I woke up, he would have noticed something was amiss. Oh yeah, and my dad's alive in this timeline too. I turn to my father, who has been discussing the possibility of increased taxes for over an hour. While I am aware that the increase would benefit palace personals, I will not raise them unless absolutely necessary. Okay, my throat's hurting. I'm back. I'm back. Shoobadoop. Hello. Okay. Let me just take one more sip. Oh wait. Ah, it's too. Oh wait. Let's take a let's just let me check some, let me go somewhere real quick. Let me go somewhere real quick. I gotta make it. I gotta make it in time. Where is she? No. She's gonna end the stream.
Scary. You can raid Yume. I won't be streaming till. Okay. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Let me raid
Oh wait, what?
Yume. Guys, make sure you go watch Yume. She's awesome. And watch Ellie when she streams. I'll post about it on my Discord because she's great too.
What?
Trust everyone that I recommend because I'm right.
Oh.
I am always right.
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to say.
Oh. Ah! Yume! Hi, Yume. Hi, Yume. Wait. Here we go. There we go. It's Yume. Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to say bye.
I summoned you. That's okay. I'm gonna raid into you still. Okay, everyone. I love you all. I love all of you. Thank you so much for coming. And make sure you check out everyone. And Yume and Ellie, all of them. I was watching on my TV. Ah, it's so good. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. What the heck? Thank you. What the heck? That's so nice. Guys, we love Yume. In this house, we love Yume. Okay, I'm gonna raid you now, or at least try to. Okay, guys, get ready. Ready up, guys. Ready up. Ready up.
Rosie is so funny.
I had to jump in, lol.
Oh, it's over! Oh, it's over! Oh my gosh. Rosie, thanks for the raid! Hey! Oh man. Now I have to find somebody else to watch while I stream. Ooh. Hi Alicia, hi Raiders, hey! Oh my god. That is so cute. Alright, give me one moment. Thanks for the raid, Rosie. If you need to, like, you know, relax, you know, chill, you know, do that pre-care stream, you know, you can go for it. That's so funny. I was watching you and then you end up reading me. Like, I just wanted to hop in the chat and then say bye before you leave, before you end your stream. Oh, thanks to raid, Rosie. Thanks for thinking about me. I gotta let me find a new person. No problem. You're so entertaining. Jake, thanks for the 2-month subscription. Subscribe? Is that what it says? My eyes. Ooh. So are you. Thank you. What I'm playing right now is Cinderella Phenomena Evermore. The first game is free on Steam, but the second game you have to pay for it. And I'm playing Chelivr's route, which is the second route of the game I'm playing. And I'm on the second chapter. There are 6 chapters in this game, and I'm just gonna do 2 chapters for each stream, and that's it. That's how I can pace myself to play this game. Ooh, this game requires like a lot of water. Oof. Dang. Who should I use? Ooh. I need to put somebody on the TV. Dang it. I don't know who else. Wait. Let me just put it. Let me choose this one. I thought I was already following you. Oh my gosh, Alicia, thanks for the follow. Hey. That's okay. Support is always, you know, good and yeah, now or never. I feel like watching investigation crime things. I used to like watch them with my mom, like on the television, but like, or I would like watch it with other, or watch it if a streamer watches it, so I could feel like, you know, immersed with them, kind of like get like a parasocial vibe or something. I'll think about it. You know what? Let's just start this. This is gonna be, honestly, this is gonna be a chill because this is a visual novel game and I'm just reading most of the time. So if you guys want to like chill and relax and go eat, I know it's almost dinner time. Dang, this water tastes so good. One councilman raised his hand to voice his discontent. He insists that the increase in tax will help the knights. Jurian scowls. Rest assured, His Majesty amply compensate us for our duty. I'm so bored with this game, I'm gonna add some little sass. The councilman looks disgruntled by Jurian's rebuttal. Clearly, he was not expecting the commander of the Order of the Cloud... what the heck is that name? To argue against increased funding. The conversation makes its way about the table until it's my turn to speak. I'm not afraid to voice my agreement with my father. Before I would not have cared about the consequence of raising taxes, but now, after getting to know Angelo's citizen, I understand the ramifications of our actions. But it is as if no one hears my opinion. I'm going to be queen. They better listen. The counselors do not respond to me at all, instead continuing the conversation as if they have not heard me. It is not unsimilar to a group of adults ignoring a child commentary. Childs? You know, I feel like people shouldn't ignore when a child has an ideal. I feel like, you know, sometimes they have good ideas. You just gotta think about it. My irritation builds as the councilman continues speaking of their so-called benefits until I pound a fist into the table. That kind of hurt it. Are you done? Because while you are all clearly have your wallets in mind, I'm thinking of the kingdom. A tense silence fills the throne room. My father's surprise is fleeting. He quickly takes charge of the conversation again. I clamps my hand in my lap and flinch when electricity snakes through my finger. Oh yeah, she's a witch. I clench down on my magic, trying to quell my panic. Otherwise, she's gonna electrocute these councilmans. Fry them up. Put them in dough. Luckily, the electricity fades as the meeting comes to a close. Still, I do not miss the nervous look the councilman throws over their shoulders as they exit the room. See, I wouldn't be disrespecting a witch, because I have the power to, you know, zip zip. Unlike the avatar in this. After they leave, only my father and the two knights remain. Your Highness, are you okay? I'm fine. The words come out sharper than I intended. Why am I so mad? She's so moody. Is she pregnant? I ball my hands into a fist and try again. I am fine. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she is pregnant the way that her and Chelievr are still flirting with each other. Your eyes are glassy. They are not. She's so bratty too. This is how I felt when I first learning to control the tambourine. If I don't manage it properly, a negative emotion stored in it can influence my mood. Oh. Okay, that too. I eye the electricity sparking at my fingertips and sigh. I apologize. I did not intend for the outburst to happen. I promise. I am fine. Garland offers a hesitant smile. If there is ever anything we can do to help, please don't hesitate to call on us, Princess. We may not be advisors, but we'll serve however we can. Jurian nods. I personally think you've been overworking yourself. No, I just have not been able to sleep. There's been certain what is that word? Circumstance involving the tambourine. My eyes flit into my father. I wonder vaguely if he is thinking about my mother, lost of control when he looks at me. Maybe. I have been working with the witches to resolve the problem, so there is no need to concern. I have faith in you, Yume. I always will, but nonetheless, I echo Jurian and Garland offers. I hope you will not hesitate to speak with me if you need the help. Low-key, I can't wait when the stream is finished, because I want to make myself like a spicy chicken sandwich. I already got the chicken breast ready in the fridge. I just gotta make the spices to like fry that thing. Buttered toast too. I offer a tired, grateful smile. Thank you, Father. Though we are still in the process of mending our relationship after years of silence, she's a better person than me, because I would have just... I appreciate that he's actively taking steps to make this thing right between us, because it would have been a different outcome. I rise from my seat. If I may be excused, I have an errand to run. After leaving the throne room, I steer myself in the direction of the march-in. My tiredness does not excuse me from my obligation. Right now, I have a responsibility to check in with Delora. Hello? The tavern is eerily silent when I enter. Typically, it is packed with customers at this hour, with a niece calling orders behind the bar. Today, however, the close sign is displayed outside the Marchant Tavern door. They must be all busy. Hello? No one responds to my call, at least not at first. Then I hear the unmistakable sound of sweeping, coming from the corridor. Uh-oh, her best friend, the broom. Uh-oh. Oh no. That cartoony broom. I back away at the broom's sudden appearance. Mr. Broom is unfazed. It hops out to greet me with an unviable energy. Oh, this broom has like a cute bow on it, being like acting all ooh cutesy, trying to like get me to sweep it. I hope you do not plan on making me sweep you today. You know, you do not need my assistance anymore. The broom only response is to hop towards me again. I groan at his what the freak? What kind of words is she using? Is anyone else here? I know that the broom can understand me, and yet it does not give any sign of having heard me. It continues to hop towards me. No, I am not sweeping the floor. Girl, if you don't run away. I purposely altered Delora's charm so that the broom could sweep on its own, and yet it still harasses me. It must love you that much. There's hardly a speck of dust in here. I falter when I notice the dusty footprints by the doorway. Were my shoes really that dirty? Oh, I guess you gotta clean it then. The room is restless. It seems to quiver with anticipation. Ew! Weirdo broom. Okay. Let's sweep, I guess, since we dirty it. I hold up my hands to feed it. It is an obstinate thing, and I will not detest until I sweep away the dirt I tracked inside. Fine, but once I sweep up my tracks, you will leave me alone. Oh, this room is excited. Oh, okay. Ever heard of a pet broom? Now you have it. The broom throws itself into my hands, then it's rushing forward, pulling me with it. Whoa, not so fast! The broom, of course, does not heed my words. The anger soon fades. I blame the nostalgia. It makes my mind stray. Nostalgia? Before I know it, I am remembering the first time I came to the March-in. Back then, I remember thinking that being forced to work here was the hardest thing I'd ever done. Even small chores like sweeping seemed like a terrible punishment. I was irritated that Parfait and Delora forced me to work, when in actuality, they were only teaching me how the world works. And Parfait... she's dead. I always took her company for granted. But now she's gone. And she's never coming back. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? What the heck? I swivel in place. Chelievr is standing in the doorway. Surprise etched into his face. I realize that though the dust has been cleared away, I'm still clutching the broom. It looks like you two are getting along. I peel my hands off the broom with a sigh. The broom attacked me! And and here I thought you looked like you were having fun. He steps forward and the smile fades. You look lost in thought. Is there something on your mind? I was just remembering the first time I had to sweep with Mr. Broom. Mister? I thought this was a miss. Parfait put a ribbon on him because she thought it would make somehow. Oh my god. I know the melancholy in Chevalier's eyes and mentally chastised myself. Why did I have to bring up Parfait in front of him? I'm sorry. Don't apologize, Yume. I think Lady Parfait would be happy that we think about her every now and then. I also think she would be happy to know that Mr. Broom can evoke such a meaningful memory. Aww. What's meaningful? Anise is suddenly standing behind us, a quizzical smile on her face. Oh, Lady Anise, I checked the sound as we heard outside and discovered the princess and Mr. Broom. As always, they make the second most perfect duo. Second? Oh, I bet he's gonna say we're the first. You and I are the first. Yep. Anise beams at me. I'm going to assume you aren't here to sweep, but then why are you here, princess? I came to speak with Delora and Cinna. Ah. Oh, this is Chelievr. Cinnamon and Lady Delora are in a meeting with the fairies. They should be back soon, though. If you like, I could make you a cup of tea while you wait. I was just going to make some for Chelievr and me. Or perhaps you would like some hot chocolate, Yume? With just a pinch of cinnamon? Ooh, that sounds nice. He sets a hand on my shoulder and smiles at me softly. You look like you could use it. I could. That sounds good. I'm in the mood for something sweet too. I make some cinnamon rolls off stream too. My shoulder sags beneath his hand. As always, Chelievr can see the right through me. Some hot chocolate would be nice, thank you. I would love some hot chocolate. I followed him into the reception room. I spent the next few hours discussing the day's event. As always, I let my guard down in front of the two of them. They are both excellent listeners. I have a lot to learn from them. Aww. Let me check something. Let me check the chat. YouTube side. YouTube. Man. It's so exhausting. Talking this much. Oh my god. Wish the second game had some voice acting. Days fade to night, and stars soon blink at the skies. That's cute. I am considering sending a messenger for Delora when the door opens and the woman in question steps inside. Well, 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 if it isn't my favorite princess. Em would be offended. Ooh! Oh yeah, I forgot Em's a princess too. Well, it's a good thing she's not here then. Chelievr smiled at her mischievously. You're just glad that she's not here because her innocent sparkling eyes would break your resolve. Huh? So even the ice-cold Delora has a soft side? Cinna is standing in the doorway, arm crossed. Did you just call me ice-cold, Cinnamon? You don't know what that means? You don't know. You don't know what that means. Cinna grumbled as he takes a seat at the settee? Settee? Delora watches him, looking exasperated. I wonder if something happened at the meeting. Delora seats herself beside Anise and looks at me expectantly. So what's the news with the tambourine? Have you noticed any disturbance? Well, I bring up the surge of negative emotions I've been experiencing today. Delora crosses her arms and sigh. Well, if this is still continuing after our training, I feel inclined to call it an imbalance. Or maybe your training isn't as affected as you think. Dang, Cinna? Oh, would you like to take over the princess training? Cinna turns away, cheek flushed. Ah, that's cute. Cinna, I think the princess has made her case. This is something the two of you need to resolve together. Cinna raises with a scowl. I said this before. There is nothing to talk about now. If you'll excuse me, I have other more pressing matters to attend to. Before either of us can get a word in, Cinna leaves the room and slams the door behind them. Rude. You seem troubled. Cinna is too proud for his own good. The more you corner him, the cattier he becomes. It's even worse today because he has to deal with fairies questioning his legitimacy as the Lucius bear. Legitimacy. It is no wonder he feels attacked. Oh, poor baby. But all I want to do is talk to him so we can locate the source of this problem. I'm sorry, Yume. Other than offering you extra training session, there's not much else I can do to help you. I think it's best if you somehow trick Cinna into a conversation. Otherwise, you'll need to speak to someone who can tell you a little more about how the Lucius function. If Cinna continues to be uncooperative, Walt and I can reach out to some fairies we know. I feel like Cinna would become more hostile if I speak to someone that wasn't him. True. That would be kind of messed up to do, since we're trying to work as a team. No, I will find a way to speak with him. Dolores signs. Good luck. Trying to get Cinna to do anything is like herding cats. Ugh. Though I do not doubt what Dolores says, I must still try my best to see eye to eye with Cinna. The two of us have an obligation to work together as a Timberan and Lucius bearer. I'll figure out a way to speak to him. Somehow. It's nighttime. Oh, I like the blue Texas. Perhaps we can bribe him. With what? Insects? Chelievr and I are walking back to the palace together, brainstorming ways we can force Cinna to converse with me. Cinnamon's favorite hobby is bug catching, so it has some merit as an idea, but that's pretty interesting that his hobby is bug catching. I refuse to wave a net around and catch insects with him. I doubt you need a neck. Butterflies will flock to you, lovely as you are. That's my trademark. I'd rather not be a perch for butterflies. But princess, you'll look like something out of a fairy tale. You don't live in a fairy tale, chef. Well, technically we do. The two of us have just rounded the corner when someone calls Chelievr your name. Mr. Chelievr, sir! A familiar boy rushes towards us, smiling brightly. Doctor! Princess! It is the boy that used to visit Chelievr at his clinic. More than 2 years ago, Chelievr saved this boy's life by striking a deal with the exclusive rich doctor. The deal eventually caused Chelievr to be cursed. During that time, he did not remember the boy or the circumstance that had caused him to be cursed. Oh. Since the curse broke, however, the boy has been visiting Chelievr and watching him work when Chelievr permits it. I have not seen him since Chelievr made preparations to give him the clinic to Anis. What a serendipitous meeting. What the heck? To what do I owe the pleasure of your company, little sir? I like how he calls him little sir. That's cute. Chelievr crouches down beside the boy, and I cannot help but smile at the sight of them. I have never been good with children, but watching Chelievr interact with them always makes me happy. I heard a tragic rumor. Oh, care to share? He loves to gossip. The boy glanced at me, a thoughtful look on his face. Are you and the doctor getting married? What? What? Why is that so shocking? What? Where in the world did that come from? I'm experiencing a terrible sense of deja vu. I mean, aren't you guys getting married? I expect Chelievr to laugh or smile. Instead, he becomes oddly stiff. I cannot help but recall the trances that used to come over him when he was still amnesiac. What? Is he okay? Doctor? Chelievr looks out of it, so let me answer the boy's question. I lean down to address the boy directly. I do not know what this has to do with any rumors, but no, I am not married to the doctor. He is very special to me, though. Oh, so you guys are not getting married? You guys are just dating. Okay, that's cool. The boy looks at me skeptically. Are you getting married soon, then? I falter, unable to give the boy a straight answer. If Chevalier proposed to me, he would be by my side as always. I would get to see his smiling face every night, and he would, by extension, be next in line for the throne. Oh, I don't think he's ready for that. I look at Chevalier, who catches my eyes and smile awkwardly. After a few moments, I smile back at him. Chevalier already worries enough about being accepted by the nobles. That sort of commitment would overwhelm him. I understand this, even if the reality of it is disheartening, but I cannot stand to see the sore on his face, so I speak the truth. I think that maybe someday we will be, yes. Oh my god. He's so... I say the words for the boy's benefit, but it is Chevalier who seems more surprised, staring at me so owlishly that I cannot help but laugh. Marrying a doctor as nice as Mr. Chevalier would be an honor for a princess. Yume, that's... He's blushing, that's cute. Let me catch that. What? It's the great Chevalier, Master Flatter, at a loss for words. Oh my god. He's so dorky. Never. I would never run out of compliments for you. Aww. I'm revealed to see him return to his normal self. Jesus Christ. Even if the things I said were embarrassing. Suddenly the boy steps towards Chevalier, expression somber. I heard rumors that you were closing the clinic. That you were going to start living in the palace, and I thought it was because you were marrying the princess. I'm afraid you've been misinformed. The clinic will remain open. Only a wonderful new lady is going to take over for me. She'll be selling herbal remedies to help with all sorts of kinds of sickness. But what about you? I'm going to be a physician at the palace. So you're going to help the nobles? No, of course not. But I can't be in two places at the same time, so... I can tell by his expression that he does not want to go into any more details. So I assured the boy Chevalier would continue his practice, just in a different place. His sadness dissipates when I tell him that he can visit Chevalier in the palace. Aw. Mom is going to be so excited when I tell her I can visit the palace. He runs off after that, leaving Chevalier and I alone. I reach for Chevalier's hand. Are you okay? Yes, sorry about that, Yume. I blanked out. You talked about me overworking myself, but are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard? No, I'm not. I promise. I looked at him skeptical. In the end, he only raises his hand in surrender, before again taking my hand in his. It was just a momentary lapse. Even when you're no longer an amnesiac, you still have memory problems. You really are an old man. Alas, I am afraid even I can't be perfect. He plants a kiss on the top of my head. Let's return to the palace, shall we? We wouldn't want everyone to worry when you don't show at dinner. I allow Chevalier to pull me along. As we walk, I wonder about how I might get him to speak honestly about what is happening, bothering him. Three days later. Remind me again, why are we here? Here is a small cafe on the outskirts of the town plaza. Actually, I've been here before. Years ago, when Chevalier was still a rumple, I came to this place to speak with his former fiancée. Oh. Though Bria has since moved her sewing business out of Angela, I still sometimes remember our meeting. I actually spoke with her a few times after she and Chevalier officially separated. I even went to her shop to purchase some scarves for M. But right now, I'm here with Chevalier, who has just ordered dessert off the menu. He brought me here today without an explanation. If he hears my question, he gives no indication. Are you sure you didn't want anything else, Yume? Look, they even have this fancy hot chocolate. It's served with rose petal. Hot chocolate with rose petal? Chev. His name comes out with a sign. What a mournful sound. What's the matter, my sweet princess? I kind of feel bad for dissing Chelievr because he is pretty delicate, you know? He has, like, you gotta be careful with his feelings. And I feel bad because I said that he was my least favorite. Don't worry, I still love you. He did not answer my question. Why are we here? He smiles at me coyly. Why, for a date, of course. A date? Your cheeks are red, Yume. It's precious. They are not. The words come out louder than I intended, and when the customers nearby tables look at me, my cheeks turn warm again. Chelievr smiles at me. Chelievr is right. The last few nights have been especially rough. Though I have been by the margin a few times to see Cinna, he mysteriously disappears every time I show up. Oh, he's avoiding us. I cannot help but wonder if he is using magic to vanish. Oh, also, I have something else planned as well. Something else? Yes, a surprise. You'll see soon. I am wondering at the vagueness of the words when a server sets a small plate down on our table. It is filled with biscuits. I'm not a fan of biscuits. I haven't ate biscuits since high school and I don't know. I just prefer biscuits to be soft. I don't like hard biscuits. Like, no. I like my biscuits soft, buttery, and I like to put like jelly in it. Oh! They're shaped like lilies. Our lily looks dead. Did you know that this cafe only started serving these biscuits recently? Oh my god, they're so cute. What the heck? They're like your flower in your head. This is cute. This is so cute. I reach out to grab one of the cookies off the plate and admire the delicate frosting work. Even the flower filaments are carefully crafted. Only recently? That's right, all in honor of a certain crown princess. Chelievr laughs. You weren't paying attention when I ordered them earlier, were you? Otherwise you would have reacted to them being called the Princess Lily Platter. But how would they know what my favorite flower was? Who knows? Perhaps someone who happens to know her very well told them. Oh my god. This guy. I changed my mind about you. You're cool. You're best guy. I look up and meet Chelivr's gaze baffle. Why? Because I don't like to be the only one to spoil you, and because I wanted to show you that the townsfolk like you. Like me? Of course. But I try my best to speak with them, it's true, but I'm nowhere near as good at conversating as M. People may no longer call me the Ice Princess, but this does not change the fact that my social skills still leaves much to be desired. Girl, my social skills sucks too. It's okay. Do you need me to say what I think, Yume, or can you already guess? I should let people spoil me, right? Chelievr claps his hands together. Exactly. Let me save. Check the other Chatterudy. Let me check the other chat. YouTube. I'm gonna be specific. Whew, whew, whew. Full screen. Okay, looking good. Object! I feel a certain sense of deja vu. How can I explain this in a way that won't offend him? I split the biscuit in half and I offer him one of the pieces. I love being spoiled by you, Chelievr. I touch my fingers to his. But I also prefer being spoiled only by you. Favorite things aren't special when they're shared with others. I curl my fingers through his. I feel more special when moments like this are shared between just the two of us. Chelievr stares at me at a loss for words. The shock on his face made me laugh, and he abruptly unfreezes. What a blessed sound. He leans forward, glasses glinting. He's so funny. You're right. I would so much rather keep that precious laughter to myself. I rolled my eyes. That I cannot promise. I give my hand a squeeze before pulling my fingers away. Chelievr offers me a mock bow before popping the biscuit into his mouth. He always gets out of his way to do such nice things for me. I should do something for him as well. My mind wanders back to the stall. Full of scarves we visited not too long ago. Chelievr mentioned he needed a new scarf. He no longer wears the scarf Bria made him, but because Chelievr is Chelievr, he puts other people first and never thinks about what he needs. Princess? Suddenly his face is mere inches away from mine. We're gonna kiss. I startle and fall back into my chair. Why must you always get so close? It's a lot easier to read your mind when I can look directly into your beautiful golden eyes. He's such a flirt. This is one time where I really don't want him to read my mind. He is perspective to a fault. How can I surprise him if he sees it coming? And here I was under the impression that this was a meeting for 3. Who's that? I turn in my seat and I am surprised to see Cinna standing beside our table. Oh! He surveys us spectacly. Cinnamon, what are you? What a pleasant it is to see you again, tiny lord. Call me that again and I'll burn your biscuits. Oh, and he doesn't mean the biscuit on our plates. I eyes Chelievr, who only flashes me a knowing smile. Is this what he was referring to when he said he has something else planned? Oh my gosh, Chelievr is our guy. I turn back to Cinna. You will not set anything on fire. Please sit, Cinna. I cannot lose this opportunity to speak with him. Cinna pulls up a chair. So, since the old man is the one that called me here, I'm going to assume you want to talk about the tambourine and Lucius. He eyes Chelievr. Remember what you promised me for this? A cinnamon roll? Yes, I will buy you one. What a little kid. Cinna flashes a deep red. It takes a great effort to stifle my laughter. Cinna, the most precious cinnamon. You don't want to finish that sentence. He reminds me of Ed from Fullmetal Alchemist. Despite his protest, Cinna does not budge. So he also has a weakness for cinnamon. I should not be surprised. I glance again at Chelievr. So this is not just a date. He set up this time for Cinna and I to meet. Leave it up to Chelievr to find a way to make this work. I clear my throat. To answer your earlier question, yes, that is correct. You have heard what I told Laura. I have, and I want to discuss the balance between the Lucius and the Tamarind. As I said before, that's not necessary. I don't intend to change the way I'm handling Lucius. He's acting like a potential child. What do you mean by handling the Lucius? Cinna raised an eyebrow. I don't need to explain it to you. All you need to know is that I don't intend to succumb to this chrysalim the same way my cousin did. Like Lady Parfait? Like Parfait? They speak at the same time. What are you two, parrots? Please explain, Cinna. There's nothing to explain. I just told you. I plan on doing things differently for my cousin. I will not make the same mistake she did. Here, he falters, and for a few moments his bravado fades. He looks uncertain. He looks young, like his age. Cinna. I lean forward. I know what it's like to have to take over someone else's job without being prepared for it. I understand wanting to do something differently. I'm doing things differently than my mother after all. But I also know that I need to explain those differences to others because my decision impacts all of Angelo. That is why I want to speak to you. That's why I want you to speak to me. Your plan impacts both of us. Cinna refused to meet my eyes. Cinnamon? Eventually he grumbles and looks up. That's Cinna. And fine, I'll talk, but you have to promise not to interrupt. I glance at Chelievr, who nods at me encouragingly. If there is one thing he taught me the importance of, it's listening. I promise. Cinna is quiet for a few moments, then he begins to tell us a story. Dun dun dun! And that's it, folks. Chapter 3, The Pacifist. I think that's what it says. Stop. Save right there. Oh, I did it! I did it! I did 2 chapters! Hey, Fanatic. Hey, what's up? Hey. Oh my god. I made it through 2 chapters of this. Ugh. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, guys. Like I promised, I did 2 chapters. Thanks for the stream. No problem, Soul. Thanks for staying through the stream. Oh. It was a good stream. A Cinderella phenomena. I did the 2 chapters like I promised. It hasn't even been 2 hours. That's kind of crazy. But, feel good. Oh, I always get here late. It's okay, Fanatic. I'm streaming again, I think on Thursday? I think Thursday at 6 p.m. I'll be playing Beyond Two Souls. It's a new game I'm playing on the channel. But yeah, it was a good oh wait, let me do the outro for the YouTube. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe and press that bell notification for more, and I'll see you next time. There we go. That's a good outro. Alright, now for Twitch. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I'll see you guys soon. It's been really cool, you know, talk to you guys, you know, playing this game. I've actually had I had a loss for the game. I wasn't feeling it. But Chef the Air kind of made it feel better because he's flirty, but he's cute. He's really a good supporter. Made me feel like maybe Rob. I kind of hyped up Rod a little bit. But yeah, it was pretty great stream. Thank you so much, I almost said Roxy. I'm sorry, Rosie. Thanks so much, Rosie, for the raid again. Thanks so much for the raid. Now I have to raid someone. I think. Let's see. I rated somebody. Okay, I rated somebody I know. I rated somebody I know yesterday. Yeah, I rated Nina yesterday. So I'm going to raid somebody new. Just for the heck of it. Let's see. Who should I raid? Somebody new. Somebody who can match my energy. Let's see. What games would you like to see? Let's see. Let me raid somebody who was playing a game that I have not played. Okay. I don't know how it works. Okay, I'll do that. Oh. Wow. Okay, give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna send you somewhere. I just had a hard time. It is hard. Oh. Wow. Okay. You know what? Maybe next time. I'll raid Momoka, who's playing Repo with her crew, with her gen mates. Yeah, let's go raid Momoka. Momoka is like really cute. She's a very cute VTuber. Alright, we're going to Momoka. Then it's time for, then I can go eat dinner and relax, chill, and Continue with my rigging. Did it work? Bye bye. Have a good night. Thanks, Soul. You too. Good night, everyone. Bye bye. Komawa? Oh, I don't know. I need to brush up my Japanese. I'm starting. Maybe I should do a Japanese stream soon, cause it's been a while since I've been learning Japanese. All right, guys. It's so hard to say it's hard to say goodbye, but bye, guys. I'm hungry and thirsty, so I gotta go. And I finished the 2 actress. All right, guys. Goodbye. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.